Welcome or welcome back to another YouTube video with me, Jessica McGovern, international multi-award-winning portrait photographer, and little Pippi here, although we will have the whole fam out. Please do consider hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video because it really helps us out. In today's shoot, we're going to be looking at how to photograph lick shots with little lizard tongues like nimmies with perspex sheets, so acrylic sheets. And there's a few things I'm going to discuss in this one. We've got 5 minutes, so let's get stuck in. So we're going to show you some of the behind the scenes from today. Our perspex sheet is about this big. It's cleaned in the middle. The sides always have fingerprints on. And we're going to just basically show you a little bit more about what it's like. So I'm going to use peanut butter. The main thing to note about peanut butter is that you want to make sure that you have a brand where the ingredients don't include a sweetener that I can never pronounce. I'm going to put it on the screen right now, but it's extremely toxic to dogs. Nimmy is a bit of a strange one. She kind of does her own thing, which is also absolutely fine. We're not going to force a dog to do anything, and we do desensitization with Pippi. I'll link a video about that above. So we won't make it scary for Nim. We'll make it really fun so that she can eat peanut butter. I'm using a Sigma 20mm 1.4 lens. And at this point, a Sony A9 II, but it doesn't really matter what you want to use. A macro lens is really useful, but again, not required. So Alfie likes peanut butter. It's one of his favorite snacks. So he's going to be super happy to help us with this. And also I've got a little bit more freedom of time with him. What I need to try and make sure though, is that he's somewhat central between these lights. So he's maybe a tiny bit far forwards here, but that is fine. If you need a helper, then get a helper. So he's in the perfect spot. Leave it. I put my peanut butter down. I have an amazing dog. I have my perspex. Pop a little tiny bit of peanut butter. So like smaller than a pea, I would say. And you want to put that in like a little globule on the front of your perspex. Wait. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Pippi, can we come sit? Sit. Yes, good girl. So lots and lots of rewards for Nim Nim. She's in that perfect spot now. So I will put that peanut butter down, have it on my finger. I'm going to load my acrylic, popping a little blob right in the middle. Okay. She's going to town. My reflection is relatively strong in it, so that means that I'm being lit too much by the light. So I'm going to rotate both sides. Thank you very much, my glamorous assistant. So Alfie's a good boy. He thinks this is the best game literally ever. Put a globule in the middle. Wait, he's like, it's calling me. It's calling me, Mum. Okay. He licks up, which makes it a bit more difficult. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. I want to try and get him to eat, to like lick lower. So I'm going to dot a little bit lower down. Leave. Okay. I feel like that was really successful, actually. Good boy. Look, he's like, I know I get to eat it already. We've got a fair amount of dribble all over the place, but the focus is where I wanted it to be, so that's super. And the light looks great, so I feel like we've nailed the light on that one. That's super. Okay, so Beanie's being typical Sprout. Extremely adorable, but also a manic lunatic. She's a lot smaller, so I might struggle with this one, actually. Bean, come. Little blob. I'm waiting for her to find it. Good girl, sit. She's got it. Come, sit. I mean, I don't think it's going very well for her. It's just, she sort of breathes and smears it everywhere. So in summary, we can just go ahead and use a piece of perspex to make some studio shots a little bit more interesting. Yes, there is a little bit more editing because you've got dribble and dribble and goopy bits and pieces all over the place, but the dogs absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun and you create some really interesting shots in the end. Thanks, Bean. See you next week for another 5 Minute Friday.